a commercial for your show, and the same commercial airs in every single market. What Netflix does is quite different. They'll make 10 different versions of a trailer and then tailor that trailer to you based on your viewing habits and where you are. So if you watch Kevin Spacey movies, that trailer had a lot of Kevin Spacey. If you watch David Fincher films, your trailer was influenced and reflected David Fincher's kind of movies. And the first season of House of Cards cost, I was told, a lot of money to make, over $100 million, it has been said. And like a good politician, I cannot confirm or deny that. But if it was that big, the bet was made because big data said it would be worth it. Netflix looked at the data available to them and did something with it. They chose to seize this moment in a way that no one else had ever done before in my industry, and I dare say, lucky for them, lucky for all of us, the show has been a big success. Now, in fact, when we ran the numbers, even though there were lots of reports about how crazy this idea was, that Netflix would never make their money back, that in actual fact, all Netflix had to do to break even was get 565,000 more members. I believe that since the launch of season 1 of House of Cards, they've brought in more than 17 million new members. Now, much of this is, of course, based on Netflix's business model. The model also, for us, allows them to give creative people a home. Netflix executives don't hover around the sets in their suits and their swoop back hair, sticking their fingers in creative decisions and enforcing their opinions on everything and everyone, asking why my hair is that way, why I'm acting that way. They trust actors to act, producers to produce, directors to direct, and most importantly, writers to write. They give us the freedom to tell the story in the way that we want to tell it. And if this model proves anything, it's when you trust the creatives, it works. What Netflix did not know. Thank you in the back. Stop all the creative people back there. Did not know, and they could not gather data for, was one other element of the show that I believe has also made it a success, and that is this. Frank Underwood is a politician who gets shit done. So people have responded to that very positively. I love that House of Cards. Oh, it's so good. 99% of what they do in that show is real. And the 1% they got wrong is you could never get an education bill passed that fast. Morning impression, everyone. Data allowed Netflix to agitate for change, and now a war is about to break out. HBO has just responded to the Netflix model by announcing that they're starting their own online streaming service in 2015. You will be able to get HBO without a cable subscription to HBO. And a few weeks ago, CBS jumped onto the bandwagon and announced that you will soon be able to get the most watched broadcast television network shows streamed through the internet. This is the beginning of a battle between apps and bundles, cord cutters and cable, and the winner of this exercise, I can declare right now, will be you. Good content will find its way to you where you want it, when you want it, on the device of your choosing, whether it's an hour-long show on Netflix, a 10-minute YouTube video, or a 6-second Vine. This is not just a disruption, it's an earthquake. But entertainment is not the only industry that's going through this huge shakeup. There are many other examples. Consider Uber, for example, what they're doing in the ride-sharing industry. And with Uber, instead of the potential brawl on the street corner, when you walk halfway up the block in front of the person who's desperately hailing a cab so you can get the first one before they do, you press an Uber app on your phone and within minutes, an Uber car appears. And how does Uber do it? They use data to find out where people might need cars most and send a surge of cars to that area. And if the volume is high, they raise prices. Their data scientists even know where you're going to go before you go there, before you tell them where you want to go. They ran a model in San Francisco where they were able to predict within 74% accuracy their customs destination because they knew where their riders' previous destinations were, places other Uber riders have gone, and other factories. And they're using this information to help them launch their carpool option. And like Netflix, which has now expanded from original television content into original movies and talk shows, Uber's not slowing down. In fact, they have their foot on the gas. Uber now delivers ice cream and has a helicopter service. I'm about to call one myself. The point is, Uber is not going to slow down. I mean, do you think IBM took its foot off